Good evening,
So,
sir.
good evening. So, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, you are Miss Mahima, isn't it?
Yes,
Miss
sir.
Mahima. Okay. So, I will give you 2 minutes time. You please introduce.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. So, my name is Mahima Verma. I am from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. I completed my graduation from BSNV PG College, which is affiliated to University of Lucknow in 2019. After which I completed my Masters in Geology from University of Lucknow in 2021. Since then, I have been preparing for combined geoscientist examination.
So, this is first time you are called for the interview or
Yes, sir. This is my first time.
first time you have called for the interview? Okay. So, Mahima, now you are sitting at Lucknow.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, presently you are not doing anything related to
No,
your
sir.
research or sitting at
No, sir.
home and preparing for JSI exam.
Yes, sir.
That is good. Uh, so, what did you do during your MSc? Did you do some field work? Did you do some
Yes, sir.
dissertation work?
Yes, sir. So my dissertation was on groundwater quality assessment of Lucknow.
Lucknow.
Yes.
Okay. Who was your guide?
Sir, Professor Vibhuti Rai.
Professor Vibhudra. Is still there in service or is retired now?
No, sir, he is still in service.
He is still in service. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, what did you do there? Did you do any instrumentation work or just
Yes, sir.
theoretical work? What did
No,
you
sir,
do
I,
there?
I did some instrumentation work for, sir, 2 to 3 days in CPCB, sir, Central Pollution Control Board.
Okay. What did you do?
So we took 12 parameters for groundwater quality assessment.
What instrument you used?
Uh,
You must have used some resistivity meter
yes,
or
sir.
some electromagnetic meter.
Yes, sir.
What did you do? Which equipment you used? You have forgotten?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So you should know it. You should remember it.
Yes,
What
sir.
is
Yes.
that machine? So you must have put some electrodes on a wire spreading this side and that side.
Yes, sir.
So that thing you should remember, because
Okay.
suppose they ask you what is the principle of a resistivity meter or what is the unity of resistivity. All these
Yes.
things you should be able to tell.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So what was your result? What did you find?
So all the parameters were within the permissible limit.
Like what are the parameters?
So turbidity, so color, pH, and then so nitrate,
Okay.
and the TDS, TSS, alkalinity, and
Okay.
so
So
hardness.
what was the pH values?
So it was around sir, I took samples from 2 locations, and
Okay.
in one location it was 7, and in one location it was 7.2.
7.2. So
Yes, sir.
these are more or less neutral.
Yes, sir.
Normal water. Normal water.
Yes, sir.
So if you would have got pH 6, what would have been your interpretation? Suppose it was 6. So what
So
is your
it would have
interpretation?
been so slightly acidic.
Slightly acidic.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But these are more normal water and little bit of alkalinity. That's okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you, the acidic water is worth for drinking or alkaline water is worth for drinking?
So neutral water is worth for drink.
Neutral, okay.
Yes,
Suppose
sir.
I am telling you, suppose little bit of contamination is there, which is
Yes.
harmful, acidic or alkaline?
So both can be harmful. Sir, I think acidic will be more harmful.
More harmful. Why? What is your fluid in the body? What is its pH? Blood you are telling. Suppose blood.
Yes, sir.
Blood is a fluid, na?
Yes,
What
sir.
is
Sir, it is.
the, yeah,
I can't. Yes, sir. I can't exactly recall, but I think it is slightly alkaline.
yeah, it is 7 or more than 7. That
Yes,
is
sir.
why alkaline water, if you drink, it won't harm.
Yes, sir.
But if you drink acidic water, definitely it will form
Yes,
salts. Understood?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you are preparing for this exam for last 2 years, 2, 3 years, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I'll just ask you, apart from your groundwater work,
Yes,
where you
sir.
have the interest? What is the other subject of interest?
So, geomorphology and structural geology.
Geomorphology and structural geology. Okay. So in structural geology, who taught you structural geology in your department?
So, Professor K. Agarwal, sir.
Acha, Professor K.K. Agrawal, he taught you structural
Yes,
geology.
sir.
Okay. Did you do some field work where you could see some structures?
Yes, sir, in Almora.
Almora, you went there.
Yes, sir.
Almora is which tectonic unit of India?
So, it is, so in Himalayas.
Okay. It is
So,
Himalaya,
Almora.
definitely.
Yes,
So
sir.
which tectonic unit of Himalaya?
So, it is in the Lesser Himalayas.
Lesser Himalayas. Yes, it
Yes.
is in Lesser Himalaya. So Lesser Himalaya, what are the rocks in Lesser Himalaya?
So, in Lesser Himalayas, so we majorly get the sedimentary rocks.
Sedimentary rocks like,
So, sedimentary and metamorphic both.
yeah, they are very mildly metamorphosed.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, mostly sedimentary quartzite or
Yes.
shale, or there may be some amphibolites. Mostly sedimentary rocks, very less metamorphosed.
Yes, sir.
So, what are the two thrusts or faults bounding the Lesser Himalaya? There will be one thrust at the top, there will be one thrust at the
Yes, sir.
bottom. What are
Yes.
those thrusts which are bounding the Lesser Himalaya?
So, main boundary thrust and main central thrust.
Where is main boundary thrust?
So, it is to the southern of Lesser Himalayas.
Southern number. Northern is the MCT.
Yes, sir.
MBT and MCT.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So what are the other tectonics of Himalaya? Other tectonic units of Himalaya?
So, we have Tethys Himalaya. So, I'm
Very good.
starting from north to south.
Yeah.
So, we have
Okay.
Tethys Himalaya, and then we have
Okay.
the central crystalline, which is also known as higher Himalayas, and then
Okay.
we have lesser Himalayas, after which we have Shivaliks.
Shivaliks. So these are the
Yes.
four units of
Yes, sir.
Himalaya. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what are different thrusts or the shear zones? Right
Yes,
from
sir.
north, can you just tell me?
So, can I tell from south towards
Yeah,
north?
okay, no problem.
Yes, sir. So, we have main frontal thrust, then we have
Okay.
main boundary thrust, then we
Okay.
have main central thrust,
Okay.
after which we have so inter-Sankpo suture zone.
In between you lost one.
Yes, I think I'm forgetting something.
STD.
Yes, the south
STD.
but detachment. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Tibet detachment. That
Yes,
lies between Tibet Himalaya and Higher Himalaya.
yes, sir.
Higher
Yes,
Himalaya. Okay,
yes, sir.
good. So you should remember these things.
Okay, sir.
Now, if you go to
Yes, sir.
northeast, there
Yes,
are
sir.
also several thrusts in the
Yes, sir.
northeast Himalaya. Can you recall some of the thrust name? Northeast Himalaya,
So sorry, sir. I
uh,
cannot.
like Naga thrust,
Yes,
Disang thrust, Lohit thrust, Ismi thrust. Those are present in the northeast Himalaya,
yes,
Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland. Okay.
yes,
So
sir.
can you remember where is the Panjal thrust? Panjal thrust is where?
So it is in Western Himalayas.
Western Himalaya. Where? Where is in Western Himalaya the Panjal thrust lies?
So in Ladakh,
It is in Kashmir Valley.
Kashmir.
Panjal
Yes, sir.
thrust, the Kashmir Valley is bounded by Panjal thrust in the south and Zanskar thrust in the north.
Okay, sir.
In between you have Panjal, Kashmir Valley, Tethyan sequence. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now let us come out of Himalaya. Now if you go to Peninsula India,
Yes,
there
sir.
are three tectonic units. One is a craton, then
Yes,
mobile belt, then platform sequences.
yes, sir.
Can you give some example of craton, mobile belt, and platform sequence?
So Craton, we have Dharwad Craton, we have
Okay.
Bastar Craton, and we
Uh-huh.
have Singh Craton in peninsular India. And then we have Sir Marwar Craton and Bundelkhand Craton.
Okay. Mobile belts.
So we have Eastern Ghat Mobile Belt, we have Pandian Mobile Belt, Satpura Mobile Belt, and Aravali Delhi Mobile Belt.
Aravali Delhi mobile.
Yes,
Singham
sir.
mobile belt.
Yes, sir.
Singham
Singham Belt.
mobile belt is also there. And
Yes,
which
sir.
are the platform rocks?
So we have Kadappa
Hmm.
sequence and Sir Vindhyans.
Vindhyan,
So
Chhattisgarh,
Chhattisgarh, Kaladgi, Bhima.
Kaladgi, Bhima.
Yes,
There
sir.
are several platform basins are there.
Yes,
But
sir.
if I ask you, what is the difference in the major rock types between craton and the mobile belt?
So in Craton, we have the rocks are deformed.
Okay,
And sir, in platform sequences, the rocks are not deformed and they are somewhat sir horizontal.
mobile belt.
So in mobile belt also there is intense deformation.
So what is the difference between the craton and the mobile belt? I'm asking you rock types, lithology. Lithologically, how craton is different from mobile belt? What are the principal rocks in craton? And what are the principal rocks in mobile belt?
So in Cratons, we get peninsular gneisses, TTG gneisses, and
Hmm.
sir,
Other one, other important unit, TTG is one.
yes, sir.
Tonalite, ronzamite, granodiorite, gneisses. The other
Yes,
unit, the corresponding unit of TTG, greenstone belts.
yes, sir,
Greenstone
greenstone.
belts or schist belts.
Yes, sir.
Greenstone or schist belts. What is that greenstone belts is made up of?
Some minerals. Are you asking for minerals?
Rock, yeah, okay, minerals you tell.
So chlorite. So is there some green colored minerals like sir chlorite?
Fine. Epidote,
And yes, sir.
zoisite, that is the
Epidendrocyte. Yes, sir.
minerals. And what else? There are also other rocks. What is that rock in greenstone belts? Comatite.
Yes, sir. Comatite.
Comatite is one.
Yes, sir.
Periodotite intrusives are there.
Yes, sir.
Periodotite. So what is comatite? What is periodotite?
So comatite are basically so they are Archean rocks. So they are volcanic rocks which were present
Composition.
during arc.
Composition. Composition you tell me. वो तो सब archean volcanic सब ठीक है. Composition I want to know. What type of rock a comatite is?
So they are ultramafics.
Ultramafic, definitely.
Yes, sir.
What is the mineral present in it?
So olivine, pyroxene.
Olivine. No pyroxene. Olivine. This
Yes,
is
sir.
shows a spinifex texture
Spinifex
because of the
texture.
presence of olivine needles.
Yes,
Highly
sir.
ultra basic rock. Now, what is a periodotite?
So peridotite is so it is also rich in olivine.
Olivine and only olivine.
So pyroxenes.
Pyroxenes. If you
Yes.
only olivine is there, what is the rock?
So that is so dunite.
Dunite.
Yes, sir.
If pyroxenes is 50-50%, it is a periodotite.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how is mobile belt rocks are made up of? What are the important lithologies of mobile belt?
So in mobile belt, so we get so charnokites and chondrites.
Okay. Okay. These are high grade rocks, but low
Yes,
grade
sir.
rocks, low grade rocks, it is a thick sedimentary sequence
Yes,
which
sir.
is metamorphosed to different degrees.
Yes, sir.
Quartzite, shale, schist, limestone, calcist rocks, thick sedimentary sequence which was not there during Archean time. These are
Yes.
metamorphosed to different degree to charnokite or phondolite. So since you told charnokite, what is the composition of charnokite?
So it is a hyperthin rich granite.
Hyperthin bearing granite. Very good.
Yes.
So this is mobile bed. And
Yes.
platform sequences, you see, they are not metamorphosed, they are horizontal sequences consisting of quartzite, shale, limestone.
Yes, sir.
These are the rocks. Very good. Now, if I ask you, what is the mineral potentiality? What are different ore minerals they are present in craton, mobile belt, and the platform?
So
What
in
would be your
Craton,
answer? Ah, tell me, tell me.
sir, if we take the example of Dharwad Craton, so we
Yes,
get gold deposits there,
yes.
and sir, some sulfide deposits also. And sir, if we take the example of Singhbum mobile belt, we get sir copper deposits, sir chromite
Very good.
deposits there.
Chromite is not there during protrusion. Chromites are all Archeanase, like
Yes, sir.
Odisha, Singhbum Craton, even
Yes, sir.
Dharwar Craton.
Yes, the
Chromite, gold, nickel, these are all cratonic rocks. Mobile belts are copper, lead, zinc,
yes, sir,
tin,
copper lead.
tungsten. These are mobile belt. In platform sequence, what are the minerals? Can you just give some names of platform sequence? In Vindhyan, what is the most important mineral?
Sir, in Vindhyans.
Diamond deposits
Yes,
in
sir.
the unconformity.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Diamond
sir.
deposits. Apart from limestone, that is also there. Kadapa, you have lead, zinc,
Yes,
plus
sir.
uranium. So please browse through this part. So
Okay,
where
sir.
is what? In mobile belt, what are the minerals? In cratons, what are the minerals?
Yes, sir.
And whenever you are telling lead, zinc, where? Lead, zinc is occurring where? In mobile belts. Jawarmala, Betul, Sakoli. So like this, if you can attach its occurrence and name, this will be very impressive. You should attach them. So you just sit down with craton lithology, mobile belt lithology, platform lithology, and then mineral potentiality.
Okay,
Make
sir.
a table. And minerals name also, mineral occurrences place, you should also write down.
Okay, sir.
Okay? This much you
Okay, sir.
should do. Okay. Now, you told you like structural geology.
Yes, sir.
Structural geology, how many types of fault are there?
So basically, sir, three types of faults are there.
Okay.
So normal fault, reverse fault, and strike slip fault.
Strike slip fault.
Yes, sir.
So what is difference between normal fault and reverse fault?
So normal fault is formed due to sir extensional forces, and sir reverse fault is formed due to compressional forces.
Don't say force, use what the stress.
Stresses. Yes,
Compressional stress, extensional stress.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in case of normal fault, compression occurs from where? Or extension goes from where? You know there are three types of stress vectors
Yes,
or
sir. Yes,
tensors.
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
in case of
So in
normal, tell me, tell me.
so in case of normal faults, so sigma 1, which is maximum principal stress, it is so vertical.
Hmm. Sigma 2,
And so sigma 2 and sigma 3 both are horizontal.
okay. In case of reverse fault,
So in case of reverse fault, so sigma 3 is vertical, and sigma 1 and sigma 2 are horizontal.
horizontal. So
Yes, sir.
strike slip also you can tell
Yes, sir.
strike slip. So you should remember these things.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, if I ask you why the earthquake happens, why earthquake happens? Who
So
creates
earth,
earthquake?
earthquake happens due to convergent plate margins, and so due to faulting.
Due to faulting.
Yes, sir.
Faulting may occur in conversion margin. Faulting may
Yes,
occur at strike
sir.
slip
Yes,
margin.
sir. Yes, sir.
Faulting may occur inside the continent. Wherever there is a fault, there will be earthquake. So
Yes, sir.
out of these three faults, normal fault, reverse fault, and strike slip faults, which is more earthquake generating or more seismogenic?
So convergent plate margins.
That's the place. But which type of fault is more dangerous?
Sir, reverse faults.
Reverse fault.
Yes, sir.
Normal fault is usually, non-seismogenic. It does
Yes.
not create an earthquake. But strike slip fault is also equally dangerous earthquakes. Very good, very good. Now I will ask you a few more things related to structural geology. How to distinguish between the upright fold and a recumbent fold?
Sir, recumbent fold, axial plane dips at an angle of 0 degree to 10 degree from horizontal.
Okay. Then other one, upright fold.
So upright fold, sir, it is nearly 90 degree, 80 degree to 90 degree from horizontal.
What? Which one?
So axial plane, dip of axial plane.
Axial plane is near vertical.
Yes,
In
sir.
case of recumbent fold, axial plane is near horizontal or
Yes,
sub-horizontal. That is the
yes, sir.
recumbent fold. Okay. Now, have you read about the building structures?
Yes, sir.
How building structures are produced?
So wooden structures are produced due to extensional forces when we have competent and incompetent layers alternatively.
Okay. Which produces building?
So,
Competent or incompetent?
the incompetent layer it breaks, and the competent layer flows in between the incompetent layer.
No, you just told the reverse. It is competent layer which breaks.
Yes, sir.
The incompetent layer flows.
Yes, sir.
Incompetent layer flows.
Yes,
So
sir.
that competent layer, when it breaks, it produces either pinch and swell or budding structure.
Yes,
You should remember these things.
yes, sir.
Okay? Okay. I think you have good knowledge about the structure of the geology. So there
Yes.
may be some question, what is a type 3 interference pattern?
So it is formed due to um, superposition of folds. It is formed due to superposition of folds, and sir, it forms. So
How
I
many
think
folds? How many folds are involved? Two folds. One is
yes, it
F1, one is F.
F2. Yes, sir.
Okay. So how is F1? How is F2? So that the superimposition will result type 3. F1 should be recumbent.
Yes, sir.
F1 recumbent. F2 will be upright. तो उसको ऐसे मोड़ देता है ऐसे. That is type 3 hook pattern,
Pattern. Yes, sir.
coaxial folding. So this part you need not have to go through all the mathematical or derivative part of interference patterns, but at least you remember how is F1 and how is F2.
Yes, sir.
How is F1 and how is F2? That gives rise to type 3, type 1, type 2 interference pattern. There may be some question. If there is a structural geologist in the board, naturally
Yes,
he
sir.
will ask all these questions.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, two things I will comment. You should remember the rock types and the ore minerals in different parts of India
Yes,
as
sir.
per their tectonic setting. Second is in structural geology, these are the things, particularly the interference patterns you remember.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now the last questions I will go. So you have, apart from geology, now where do you keep interest?
Sir, I like terrace gardening.
Terrace gardening.
And yes, sir,
Okay.
watching movies.
Watching movies.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So in one of the movie, Amitabh Bachchan is working as a lawyer for three ladies who have been
Yes.
harassed. What is
Yes.
the movie?
So that is too old. I watch latest Bollywood movies. Yes.
I think Tapasya Panu is working, one of the ladies. Okay, anyway, just out of these things I ask you. But suppose I ask you little bit of political scenario in India. So now in India, a lot of election activities going on.
Yes, sir.
Political leaders are very busy in canvassing for their candidates. Few months back, there was national election, then state election came. Again, state election is going to happen.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you tell me which are the states which went for election very 1 month back or recently?
Sir, Haryana and
And
Jammu and Kashmir.
Jammu and Kashmir. And which are the states going for election?
Sir, that I cannot recall.
Recall. Maharashtra and Jharkhand.
Yes, sir.
Maharashtra and Jharkhand. Who is your chief minister?
Sir, Mr. Yogi Adityanath.
Yogi Adityanath.
Yes, sir.
Good. Mr. Yogi Adityanath is your chief minister. Who is the finance minister of India?
Sir, Finance Minister, Sir, Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman.
Miss Nirmala Sitharaman. Very good. So now I think this time you have a very bright chance of qualifying this exam.
Yes, sir.
You gave a very good interview. There are a little bit of missings here and there.
Yes,
Now
sir.
you have to take care of those points.
Okay, sir.
Now I think you remember those missings where to take care of, and be little serious about names of the rocks and the minerals. Okay.
Sir.
So I wish good luck to you. I hope this time you should qualify. There is no, I have no doubt you will definitely qualify this time.
Yes, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
Best
Yes,
of
sir.
luck. Okay. Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.